I'm gonna need some energy. Somehow my dashboard got screwed up. Darkest of souls. Don't lock onto him. Get rid of the shield. You're not blocking against him. See, these are all the advice people told me to do with Sif, and then I started not following their advice, and I actually did it, the fight. So I'm probably not gonna take that advice right now. I might try it later, but you know, I am blocking his attacks, and it's giving me time. And I also am just more familiar with this loadout than the other way around. Locking on, maybe, but it's the same thing. Like, people told me not to lock on for Sif, and then I locked on for Sif, and I actually beat him in like 3 tries instead of 300. So it's a possibility. Also, is that like a little Knight Solaire emote type thing? That's adorable. Apparently, the one funny joke in the Emoji Movie is a joke where they meet like old style smileys that are made of like colons and things. Can you move around fast and see the edge? That's... I can understand that, but I can pretty clearly mentally keep track of where the edge is most of the time. It's only when I think the edge is closer than it, or further away than it is, that I fall off the edge. Now I know where it is. But, you know, it's valid. Probably the best place scenario would be somewhere in between for me, where I lock on sometimes but not all the times, but that's a bit much for me. A bit much for little old Ollie. Lore is he's the guardian of the gate. That's not lore, that's a job. In a good game, they tell you who made this guy and why. Well, no, actually in a bad game they would tell you this, but I know in like it's the same thing I got for Sif. It's like, oh yeah, if you I didn't have enough stamina to roll from it. If you two-hand and dodge into all his attacks, you'll never need a shield. And like, yeah, you're right, but I'm doing better with a shield and one hand. I mean, there's some attacks you just can't shield, which again is a horrible flaw in their design, because you're just gonna have to learn which attacks you can shield and can't, which I think is bad fundamentally. But you know, some people disagree. They're wrong people, by the way. That's the answer. The shield gives me confidence. The shield does give me confidence. I'm calling bullshit on that one, sir. Sir, I call that 100% bullshit. You see him pick me up while I rolled behind his gooch? I was 100% gooch right there. And that's the attack that you can't block. It just makes sense, that one, because he's attacking you from like above. Annoying. Nothing I could have done about that aside from not be there, which is like, ugh, I hate that. The core of the iron golem is a bone from a dragon. Yes, that's what I needed to know. That's cool. That's cool lore. I would have liked this game if I was walking up here and got like audio logs and was like, oh yes, we researched dragon golem. I like audio logs. Some people think audio logs are like bad storytelling. I think they're fucking amazing storytelling. But then I'm a character, I'm a person who would rather be told, not shown. And that's how I actually prefer storytelling in general. Which people are like, oh, that's wrong. It's like, yeah, but I enjoy it more, so how wrong is it? Is it wrong to enjoy what you like to enjoy? It's just a thing. Thing is, you know, like when you're doing the walk up to the boss, it's so easy to not pay attention and get distracted or something. But it's also like, it's 100% pits of death. With a narrator, where like, sure there's lore in the item descriptions, but then like, just when you pick it up it tells you them. That would be fine by me. You know, maybe there's a particular button you have to press for that to happen, you know? That's a good idea, Frank. Frankie boy. Frankie Valley in the 4 seasons! I like that attack. Because he kind of like almost reaches over double. I just wish there was a button I could press to stop me slide off the lip. To me, that's a hitbox thing. Because you just sort of, you actually, like, where I would stop wouldn't be off the lip, but there's just a slight divot that makes you slide off. It just feels wrong to me. I know it's intentional. That one is intentional, but it annoys me a little. What I'm saying, Skoink, is that if this game was good and fun and wanted me to enjoy it more, and what if this game had, say, the narration and the story along with it, I wouldn't be mad at it because I would be interested more. You know, I shouldn't have to go to YouTube to watch a series to learn more about the game. I should not do that. I should be able to go to YouTube to watch a series to get more insight, but I shouldn't learn the basic story from a YouTube series. No, Frank, I don't want you to help. Like, I don't mind that this game has a lot of lore in the item descriptions. That's great. That's actually a really nice way of telling a story. But so far, we've been dumped. We were like, we're just a generic person who is woken up, and probably the most story we've got was from that first guy who woke us up. And then we rang bells, and now we're going this way, and we were told by a giant snake to go this way. And sure, the giant snake did tell us the reasoning. I don't remember it, though, because it wasn't very interesting because we were told it, and then we were left alone. Either don't have a story, or do. Don't do this weird middle ground shit. And it's one of the things, lots of people love it. And they're like, oh, this is the best way of telling a story in a game. And I'm just like, no, you're wrong, mate. I don't enjoy this kind of storytelling. At least have interesting characters. But all the characters you meet are like, you meet them once and then they're gone and they're not even that interesting. It's like, I want to know more about this Knight Solaire, but we met him once and then he, like, randomly glitches into our game. He isn't even... If he was, like, an NPC that you could, like, talk to before a fight and be like, do you want my help? Yes. And then he helped you. That would be enough. But no, you just kind of, like, literally ask him to, like, join your game in the same way. That's actually bullshit. In the same way you do other online characters. That's bad. That's, like, the only reason why you do that is because you didn't have time. But no, that's deliberate and that's terrible. I understand the whole point of the soapstones and the signs is that it's people from other worlds and dimensions. But you've met Solaire. You talked to him. You shouldn't need a summon sign. He should just be there with you. And you're like, do you want my help? And I'm like, yes. Take this rare Solaire coin from your ancient civilization that you want. And he's like, okay. That should be it. Grumble, grumble. The invasion mechanic as a mechanic of explaining why you have multiplayer is fine, but they shouldn't have used it to kind of just like gloss over things they wanted to put in the actual game. Onion Bro? Oh, Onion Bro, I talked to him once and he's disappeared. So whatever interesting character is devoid because he's not in the game anymore. Oh, but he's in this area in a secret place. No, he's not in the game anymore. Until I meet him again, he's not in the game anymore, and then he's going to stand there and talk until he gives me an item, and then he's not going to be in the game again. That's why I'm saying, like, this game has interesting NPCs, but they're not interesting NPCs because you meet them and they leave. It'd be like playing a D&D game where, like, your quest giver just like, oh, hello! Here's your quest, and then they walk away, and then you do the quest, and nothing happens. Is exactly what Dark Souls does. And, you know, if you do that in your D&D game, the players are going to be like, fuck you. Also, can you just not do that roll attack? He's only seen everyone once? Exactly! If a character is hidden in a random place... then I'm not going to meet them, which means I'm not going to like them, which means I'm not going to get the story, which is bad. Having hidden characters, sure, but it doesn't... Saying that I just haven't met the characters because I haven't found them, because I haven't found a secret hidden door, is not an argument to my point. It's proving it, in fact. You jabronis. I have a Skype message. I'm assuming this Skype message is going to be from Frank, and it's going to be a picture of him installing Dark Souls with an emoji next to it. It's my guess. I can't look at it right now. That's not you, Frank. That would have been funny. Well, it's not funny now that I stole the joke. Oh, fuck. That's like a mechanic that I feel like should be in the game a little bit more, like hitting the walls. Because it's like... Again, For Honor actually had that as a pretty cool mechanic. As certain characters you couldn't fight with your backs in certain ways because you would hit the wall, and that was kind of cool. That's one of the things that For Honor most people don't know. Single player story For Honor is actually fucking amazing because it's kind of like the mechanics of the game work so much better in a single player setting. A bit like Dark Souls. Well, that's annoying. I tried to roll out of that one, but I'm not going to call bullshit right away. That one I slightly call bullshit on. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. The For Honor story mode was the best part of the game. No, it wasn't Frank. It was just Scott showing me a picture of someone's exposed bone. And not not in the kind of way they're gonna get arrested for it. Yeah, I wish it was more than just a character introduction. The story of For Honor could have been its own game if it was fleshed out a little more. Like, that story mode was way better than the multiplayer mode, I think. At least now. On his Discord doc, he was talking about how, I'm going to assume it's one of his brothers, because he has like 70,000 brothers. Accidentally hit himself in the foot with an axe all the way to the bone, and then decided to show me it. And then was like, oh, sorry, I couldn't get you the raw file, so here's a screenshot. I'm like, why are you sending me it anyway? I didn't ask for this. I'm not squeamish though, so it's okay. It's just like, why? Yeah, it's the to the bone bit, isn't it? I know as like someone who describes pretty gruesome stuff in D&D sometimes, it's the to the bone is the bit that like really gets you. Not brother, best friend. Ah, well, you know, Bond brothers. I like that we've kept our souls alive. I'm not really fussed about it because it's only like one level, but still kind of cool. I just need to get back into the habit of rolling into him more, because I know that's actually how I'm meant to be doing this. Like I should stay this far away and then roll into his attacks. And get pockshofts up at his damn ankles. Like, I nearly died there, because the issue of using the pyromancy is it's such a long animation that you can't cancel. Ooh, child. What are you doing? How was weird. That was, like, weirdly specific. It seems like that should have done more than it did. Weapon at risk! This is not the time for that! This is not the time! Oh, lordy, lordy! Oh no! What? Okay, excuse me, sir. I'm not gonna tell you how your attacks work, but that's some bullshit right there, right there. I don't get that! That is actually annoying. That the hitbox for that attack goes under his legs. I know he kind of does reach under his legs, but he picks me up before I get there. Like that attack, sure, that should hit me under his legs, because it does. But I don't know. I don't know. Makes me feel awkward. It's that slight salty feeling. You're just gonna do unblockable attacks because I can't block and I'll just instantly die. No respect, sir. No respect for that tactic. I mean that. No. I still don't like that. I still don't like that. That feels like that shouldn't be the case. He shouldn't be able to grab me there, but whatever, I mean, not much I can do about that. Thank you, Skype. Did you unmute yourself? Did you just unmute yourself, Skype? Why did you do that, Skype? Why did you just unmuted yourself? You rude fucking dude. That's what I was waiting for, Frank. That's what I was waiting for. But why do you just unmute yourself? That's horrible. Whatever. Let's do this shit. I just need to remember that grab attack, I can't dodge it the way that makes logical sense. I just need to remember that. And that's something I've unfortunately learned about this game, is that's a thing. You spent 2 minutes on that? That's unfortunate. Oh, it costs money to repair? Can't I use like the 6,000 Titanite things I have? And no, I'm not gonna use any of my special weapons. I'm just gonna do this. I don't care. I might as well repair the Zweihander while I'm here. And that. Repair sword. Don't worry, I repaired that sword. The only reason I remembered those because there's actually a UI sign up under the bar that told me my sword was breaking, which is good. I actually like that. Dark Souls, you haven't entirely pissed me off. But then I just noticed that my character's not wearing shoes again. It's annoying me. Put some shoes on, you animal. I don't care about socks. I'm not personally a big sock guy. I told someone that recently and they were physically disgusted. I was like, sorry, I don't wear socks much. I do wear socks when I'm wearing shoes. I'm not that guy. That guy who doesn't wear socks even when he wears shoes. No, that's just uncomfortable. And comfort is the most important thing ever. So But I'm not the. I just don't wear socks when I'm on my own. Some people like always wear socks when they're on their own. I do not. I like to let my feet free. There he is. Iron Tarkus. Oh, he's kind of adequate, I guess. I'll take him. I bet he stinks. He's not quite as good as the Iron Golem waifu, but we'll see. Let's hope this isn't one of those fights where summoning someone's in makes it way more hard, because now I can't predict how they're going to act. Sometimes the fireball just doesn't hit him. Bunch of bullshit fuckity doos! Oh no, I was literally just about to say I should roll towards him and that happens. Oh, that makes me unhappy. Oh. Tarkus. No, that's just 100% Ollie down there. We need more humanities. Unfortunately, I'm going to bet there's nowhere I can just buy humanities, because that would be what a good game has as a mechanic, where, oh, this really cool mechanic that you need to use really to be good at the game. Oh no, it's just, the only way to get it is to kill rats. No, apparently that's the case. Couldn't save Ollie for falling. I fell for him. I've fallen for the Iron Golem. That's really the crux of the bad joke I'm trying to tell here. Tarkus tanks him, makes it easier. But that's the thing. This is the issue I have with, say, playing a MOBA and playing against AI. I can't predict those AI anymore, because I've been used to playing with people. I will now not be able to predict the Iron Giant because he's going to be targeting some little fucknut. Hopefully it doesn't go so badly, but we'll see. I mean, thank you for the bitty bits, but yeah, I mean, even a sum of donations will not help me against falling. I agree. I mean, that was the whole point I was on about. I love the Dark Souls story. I shouldn't have to watch a YouTube video to learn it. That's bad. That's the thing with Dark Souls. All these things that people tell me are good about the game, actually playing it, are bad and make the game worse than a good experience. In a sense, I'd love a mix. I mean, good games tell you everything you need to know, but let you figure out more details that give more meaning if you look into it more. This game does not tell you what you need to know about the world. It tells you, you know, this is a game. If you were playing this as D&D, you would be bored. You're just going through crawls and 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 crawls. Oh, where are we meant to go next? Oh, we're meant to go get a magic item for a certain place. No one told us that. DM, why is this a thing? You would call your DM out for all this shit if this was a D&D game. Oh! Lads. Lads on tour. Oh, get fucked, Tarky boy. Which sounds kind of racist. Oh, you just got an invulnerable shin over there, mate? Can you not? Can you not have an invulnerable shin? Tarkus, you like I said, you're getting in the way. And I appreciate You're sacrifice for me, but you are in the way. Unblockable attack. Horrible game design. I'm dead. Nothing I can do. Not get hit by an unblockable attack with a follow-up attack, but I couldn't react. That's, to be fair, the game is 6+ years old. No, every single thing I pointed out as a mistake has been done in games older than this game. No, I'm not accepting that this game is old as a problem. For like, yeah, so you fixed the, like, that, you didn't have fast travel from the start. Sure, that's an improvement that I think is reasonable that you wouldn't notice that people wanted it in the first game. Sure, that's one of the things I can get it with. But a lot of the things, no, you know, you just would not put it in a game. A lot of them are, like, deliberate choices. It's also a JRPG. Yeah, honestly, a lot of the problems from the game are kind of the Japanese influence, weirdly enough. And I do forget it's a Japanese game quite often. Really should have won that one. Kind of bullshit death. Kindle a bonfire. Having more Estus changes actually literally nothing about me winning this fight. If I'm dying in this fight, it's usually because I get knocked off the edge or because I get comboed and can't react. If I get far enough into the fight where I've used all my Estus, that's a good thing. But I don't think having 5 more Estus would change that. At all. I don't think that would change anything. I wish it would. But it won't change anything. This is basically the last time I can summon Tarkus because I don't have enough humanity left and I want to save it for later bosses. Because, oh yeah, this is a limited resource again. Good game design. Bad game design. Other than the edgy thing that, oh, you need to regain your humanity, it's... Oh, you're saying it because I have that 1 extra humanity. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Because I didn't want to use a double humanity. Because finite resource, I can't just buy more of, I'm fairly sure. If there is a way I can buy more of it in Firelink Shrine, feel free to tell me. Weird that hit me then when it's never hit me before. I didn't see anywhere to buy it in Firelink Shrine. That would be what a good game would have. Sailed right between his legs. Tarkus, where are you? Where'd he go? Where did Tarkus go? Did Tarkus get knocked off the edge? I'm actually a little mad about that. No, he's there! Look, he's there! He's just not doing anything! Tarkus! Ugh. Tarkus, you better come in and tank some hits before I instantly get killed again. Tarkus! I'm spending significant resources summoning you. Don't be a little shit. What are you doing? He's drunk. Tarkus! He sunk like a fucking rock. Oh, oh, he sunk like a fucking rock. Oh, that's precious. Chat, thank you for the ice cream subscription. I'll spend it on ice cream and a free movie code. I will rise to the occasion. Who was it in chat that's saying that Tarkus soloed this boss for them? Because Tarkus may have made his intelligence, his dump stat intelligence. Alright, that's fair. I'm just gonna get mad if he kills me now instantly. Oh, you big bald motherfucker, fall! Thank you for the single humanity. Oh, probably wasn't meant to do that. Oh, hello! Brain demons! Brain demons. I'm just being pieced out, okay. See ya, I guess. Oh, there's a city back here? I feel like I should care more than I do, but your city looks like shit. Free taxi? Free taxi. It is a free taxi. Anor Londo. What's the point of... Oh, hello. Oh. We're home again! Do not attack the giants? Okay, I won't attack the giants. At least now I can explore this place beyond the arena. There's got to be at least a single loot back here, right? No? No loot? Just a wall? Why'd you make a door and then block it off, you losers? Now you have to have, like, fucking demons bring me to the area. I don't want that. They're gross. Hope you like that cutscene, because here it is again! Because instead of having, like, a door... We're, Oh no, like, yeah, I know lore, but also... You could have also... Well, from what my understanding is, I assume that gate used to not be bricked over, and he was guarding it then. But the golem wouldn't be guarding it if it was filled in, and you would have made the game a lot easier without this double repeating cutscene if you killed the golem and then the gate, like, blew up or something. I understand that they're sealing people out, but I'm just calling out shit. I'm just calling out shit. It's my job. This area also looks like shit. This area does look like a, what was it, like 9-year-old game. Most of the game hasn't. Aside from when they decided, oh, we're going to make this area look edgy with a filter that makes the game look like trash. Oh, you're not going to give me a bonfire, but you're going to make me fight this big fucking dude? Oh, no, wait. Do not attack the giants. I remember. Cheers, love. We're going to play giant chess? My point is, Skoink, is that maybe the game shouldn't... maybe the game should tell me that, so I could learn. Fix the lighting in this area. Well, guess we're going down. I mean, for some reason, go left. I'll go back up. No. I guess I won't. Give me a moment. I need to wait for the game to have mechanics that are consistent. Why does every other elevator in the game either move on its own or go when you press a button in the middle of it, and this one just goes when I stand on it? That is dumb. Because I'm allergic to bonfires? How would I know there's a bonfire over there? There's no way I could know that a bonfire is in that way. Because there's no way to know. There's actually no way to know. You can't get mad at me for not going to bonfires when there's no way in the world I could know there's a bonfire here without having already played the game. Which is irrelevant because this is a blind run. There we go, bonfire. Whoever put this here is a fucking idiot. Oh look, there's a man. I'm going to ignore you because I want to put points into attunement. And strength and endurance. And strength. Most of the time after the boss there's a bonfire? Yeah, but as I said, there's no way I would have known that that way was a bonfire as opposed to that way. There's no way. So I'm just pointing it out. You can say there's a bonfire that way. You can't yell at me going, how did he not realize there's a bonfire there? But when there's actually no way anyone would know that. I haven't used Poison Mist yet. What does it do? Kind of don't want to do it next to this man, so I'll stand out here. I literally, like, shoot it at them. That's badass. We're keeping it. Am I going to be here for a while? Should I kindle this bonfire? Hiccups. Do tell me.
You are a rare visitor.
I am.
Welcome to the lost city.
I got hiccups.
If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon...
I don't believe I am a chosen one. I think I'm just a random person walking around.
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon...
Could you have maybe put it in an urn or something so it doesn't, like, ruin the feng shui of the room?
That is my calling. The bonfires attended by the keepers are special. They are linked to one another, and their flames never die. Yet never shall the keepers of these flames meet. If you require rest, that is, after... If you require rest, that is...
Okay, that was, like, actually cool. I like that idea as a character. As I said, is it worth kindling? I mean, I will. I have spare humanity. I can't kindle this bonfire apparently though, so fuck me, I guess, is the answer to that. I might as well reinforce something because I have the points. There's my shield. Might as well upgrade this at least once because I use it as well. No, I won't. What other weapons do I want to upgrade? Do I have the strength to use a weapon that I don't use anymore? Man Serpent Greatsword, meh. Crystal Greatsword, that's what I'm going to use against the boss you guys are telling me is going to kill me eventually. This boy? Still not strong enough. Not strong enough for that boy either. I've heard the butcher's knife is really good. Oh, it's already kindled. That's cool. I didn't know that. That makes sense. Well, she told me to go straight this way, so I assume I have to go straight this way. For some reason. Because this game likes to punk you. But, you know, this area is cool. I mean, it's empty and really large and kind of horrifying. Not in like it's scary, but in a like, it's just kind of empty and boring. It's horrifying like life is horrifying. Okay, no, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Thank you for the subscription. 1.5 strength for two-handed. You're right. You are right. Can you not chase me? I just kind of went near you. I didn't mean to piss you off. He's running. He's running. He's running at me. Oh no, 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 oh no. Fuck. Oh, look at that. Yeah! You don't want to fight me? Get back over there, you dog. Join the Forest Convent? I can't leave this place because there's no fast travel. So I can't do that yet, Midori. You are right. I do want to do that. But I can't do that yet. Let me just... You were right that there's the 1.5 times is for two-handing stuff. So what would that be right now? I can do 36. And the weapons I want to use... I actually could use this. But yeah, I'll go back and get that another time. You are right though, Midori. I actually just thought about that earlier when I was looking at my rings. Because I'm not wearing the cat ring. Because I'm not a cat person anymore. Like breathing heavy close. Well, I do like breathing heavy. Are you just not... Am I just not allowed up anymore? Oh, is it timer based? I thought it was trigger based. I don't know. Whatever. Put some shoes on, you damn dirty animal. I don't like that you're not wearing shoes. You look important. Violence is the answer. Ooh, but what is the question? Do you like me? Do you like you? The answer is violence. Get through my cloud, bitch. Okay, you're just gonna ignore it? That's sort of okay, I guess. I was kind of happy about my cloud. Are you like a... What are you? You're like a dragon thing wearing a helmet with wings. I'm sure you have a pretty cool name. Like, for some reason you're called a cockatrice, even though a cockatrice isn't like this at all. But, you know. Remember the Bell Gargoyle boss? Oh, is this the same enemy? Because they don't look alike or act alike in my memory. But then the Bell Gargoyle boss I didn't fight very long. Like, I first tried it, so I don't remember how they attack very well. They had fire attacks. I remember that being a thing. Being a thing? Oh! Baby, when you hit me with your stick like that, it makes my heart go rat-a-tat-tat. That's horrible. That's horrible. It's a horrible song. Like, just bad. Not like it's like, got horrible consequences. Just like, it's actually a bad song. Man, music used to be so much better in my day. Yeah, you're right. What are you doing, sir? They're always way more assholey when they're edging like that. Huh. So it's actually better for what I want this for. So you actually are getting replaced with a Gargoyle Shield. And you... I mean, I can use you. But I'm not gonna. I don't think I got the weapon from the Bell and Gargoyle. Also, the Bell Gargoyles didn't have wings. Oh, well, that's this entire journey wasted. Where the fuck do I go now? Oh, there's a little staircase over there. Oh, so this was pointless. He's just guarding an empty way. Who made this city? This architect deserves to be shot. Hey, Hunter. What's up? Well done, Skoink. You're the first person ever to make a joke about buttresses. Oh, yay, an item I won't ever use. I sincerely disbelieve that this city made of white marble is made out of rock and roll. I'm just saying. Doesn't seem thematically appropriate. This looks like a classical... This looks like an organ kind of city. This looks like it's going to play some sad boss music in this city. If this is the way I'm actually meant to go, I'm so mad. No, this is where I started. Where the hell am I meant to go? You come out here. And then that path stops. You go over the secret way. Path stops. Buttress. Yeah, I mean, what about it, though? Flying buttresses above the aviary, I know. Climate, maybe? What? Do you even know what a buttress is? They're like the arches that connect buildings together. They're the arches that keep roofs together, usually. Unless I was told what a buttress is wrong, which honestly might be. If you're saying that thing is a buttress, that should not be a buttress. That is a tower. Those things up there, that like archway up there on the side of the wall, that's a buttress. Left. I go to fuck up this thing? This game is designed by an actual idiot. This game is designed by actual idiots. This is the way I'm meant to go. This is the way I'm meant to travel. This game is actually stupid. I'm not getting that, ooh, you're so smart, you're going a secret way. No, this game is horribly designed. This is an actually bad decision in design. That's bad. That's actually 100% bad. Oh, hello. You're aggressive, I guess. I like your outfit. Enjoy. I'm not enjoying. Like, again, like... Oh, the exploration in this game is good. No, that's not good exploration. That's actually just deliberately making your level design bad. That's bad level design. I would get fired if I ever designed a level like this. Good at tightrope walking? That had nothing to do with tightrope walking. That was just bad level design. Oh, this is what you were talking about? I mean, it's not a rope, for one. Come on, mate. Why the fuck can you not do that? I mean, I want it. Why did that happen so silently? The chain? The chain? Oh. Why would I assume I could break the chain with my sword when usually chains are quite strong things? I don't know. I didn't consider that to be a thing I could do because that doesn't make sense. I never would have thought about that. You never thought about dropping onto that? I was about to say how that felt more like Dark Souls exploration to me than walking up the buttress there. Like, that felt Dark Souls-y. Doing this walk up the buttress is just bad. That was good design if that's how that actually worked, but turns out it isn't. Like, I'm going about this game as someone who has been trained by a university in level design. This is horrible. Bury me with your money. Yes, we're gonna have a very wide open city area where, oh, you get to the area you're meant to go by climbing on the buttress of a building that is colored grey. Oh, and that slides you instantly to death? Bad. Bad design. Bad design. And I missed. Yeah, but I wouldn't have had to miss if the design for the level was better, so I'm not counting that, personally. I'm not, like, mad at that, like, oh, the game bested me. No, the game was just bad. That's like when you go to McDonald's and you feel kind of sick afterwards. You're like, ugh, I'm not mad at McDonald's because I knew this would happen. Or I knew it was a possibility, more or less. Because, you know, even if it was just a walkway, that would be better design. It would still be awkward because the game points your eye in the other direction. But, you know, whatever. I'm telling you, like, oh, I made a mistake and died. That this, as someone who's been trained in level design, is bad. That's not hard. That's badly designed. And a lot of the times I've had to point out big fanboys of the game that the difference in this game, which is unfortunate. It's one of the reasons why I'm not really enjoying it as much as I thought I would. Is there, like, actually stuff I can walk around up here, or is that not an option? You, ragdolled pretty weirdly. Now am I saying I could design a better level? No. No, 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 no. It takes a lot of work to design a level. It's something that's absolutely fucking insane. It was a career I was going to go into, but then I realized I wouldn't enjoy it. But still, I know enough to know. But again, if I made this level, I would have failed my classes. Because people did stuff like this. And failed. Attack the chain. Why would I have done that? I actually quite like this bit. This is kind of cool. This is kind of fun. This is actually quite clever. As angry as I am at the bit before it, this part, this is kind of clever. Because they've done tiny bits like this, but this is like a required segment, I'm guessing. Then these people throw the knives at you, and then they run up. This is fun. I like this. Oh, I lived? But I'm like trapped. Can look up this person's skirt, I guess. Go left or right. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I was thinking I might be able to get into these, like, side... I don't know what these are called. Atriums? Ooh. They're waiting for... I forget that backstacking is a thing that can happen to you because so rarely it works for me. I forget there's a thing that can happen to you. Ah, well. Didn't want to go down there anyway. I don't want to go down there anyway. I actually didn't do anything to make it jump there. You guys are pointing out how the jump button mechanics don't work. Just holding in one direction and holding B. Holding two buttons and it jumped. It seems like one of those elevators there'd be a secret path I can like slide off to, but I can't see one. Oh look, there's a doorway, there's a huge place, there's this whole thing over here. No, you have to go this way. On a path that looks exactly the same as all these other decorative elements, but is in darkness. This is bad. You're walking on an area that has low resolution textures because they were designed to be hidden away out of sight. That's where we're going right now as part of the main path. Just point out, just point out. Gotta call out the shit when I sees it. Someone is leaving messages for you. I thought someone was doing that last stream. But it just turns out it's like a place people leave a lot of messages. I like fighting these guys. Kind of fun. Are you just gonna stand there and throw knives at me? You're gonna stand there and die? Whoa! Whoops. I was not expecting that flip. That's like not even an animation I've seen before in this game. That's hilarious. Alright, don't hit me with your body and make me fall off. It's weird that it's like such a beautiful area with such an ugly ladder. It's really weird. Traverse the white light. Why do people think that these puzzles are fun? Who are you? Why are you back? I killed you. Okay. Still find it, like, I'm not crazy, right? Is this meant to be another bell gargoyle? Why does he have wings, like, with feathers, when the last one didn't? I'm not imagining that that is the case. I don't super remember the bell gargoyles, but I'm fairly sure they didn't have feathers. Georgie, we're going to Georgie. Going to North Georgie. Well, that happened, I guess. It's a lot of souls. Maybe I should farm that guy. But I also, maybe I should have fun. I don't know. I'm still mad about that whole buttress thing. Oh, now we go to the bottom of the palace. What's that do? What's this lever do? Someone else tell me. That's a lot of lads. Someone told me it was a bell gargoyle. Are you just gonna stand there and throw shit at me? Don't do that. Man, that seemed like such a cooler idea if these guys weren't such annoying pussy assholes. Bye. Read Gargoyle Axe. Yeah, what I'm saying is that it shouldn't be because they both have different designs. They're the same thing, then why do they look so different? They have the same animation, sure, whatever. Seems weird to me, but I don't know anything at all. Maybe I would remember if the Bell Gargoyles had some lore to them instead of just being people I fought on top of a church that I vaguely remember. That is an unreasonably big painting. Sorcery! A sorcery, that's exactly why I did all this. For a sorcery, I definitely did it for the sorcery. Okay. I mean, you gravitated to my back faster than anyone's done anything ever. But okay, I'm fairly sure there's nothing more in this area anyway. Oh, look, there's something all the way back there. Who cares? Midori. Midori. Something having bat wings and something having angel wings is too vastly different for me. I don't mind. The design looks cool. I'm just wondering about it out loud. That's different from some of us have slightly different shaped noses or very distinct shaped fringes on our forehead. Don't try and fight them all at once. If there was a way to lure people out of the darkness in this game, I would do that. I didn't try to fight them all at once. I tried to lure them out separately. But there's no special way to do that in this game. If there is, how would I know that? But also, seems like no reason for me to be there, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to keep on going on. Oh, is this gargoyle gone now? Why did he respawn that one time? Throwing knives lure them out? What if you don't have throwing knives? I only have throwing knives because I've been fighting them. Also, assuming that I use throwing knives for them is assuming that the throwing knives mechanic works, where it nearly doesn't ever work. It worked for killing mosquitoes, where I could... I didn't have to aim them, but doing something where I'm going to have to aim? It's not possible. You'd have to be able to get into aggro range where you could lock onto them before they all aggro to you, everyone in the room, which just isn't going to happen. It isn't how the game mechanics. Oh, now you want to fight me? I like that that spell has a different animation, but it does nothing ever. Don't knock me over this time. Don't edge. Have some respect for me. I also hit you after you were edging, which means you're dead. I know how this game is meant to work. That's annoying. Oh, you're running away now? What's up with that? Why are you fighting me now? I don't get it. Game sucks. Can I only hit these guys with heavy attacks? That seems incredibly arbitrary. I like that attack though, that little shield smash. Yeah, just like, if you give me a chance to react to things, then I'll be able to block them, but... Blocking? I really wish they did the For Honor thing where it tells you if someone's doing an unblockable attack, because then you can prepare for it, sir. But there's no preparing for something that you can't know is going to be unblockable until you're dead, sir. I'm close to s'mores? I'm still not even sure what a s'more is. I tried to dodge that, but I forgot. unblockable, undodgeable, and all that. Still don't know why I can only hit these guys with heavy attacks. No, I can hit them with light attacks, just for some reason it doesn't work some of the time. I'm confused. Someone's gonna be like, no, you can hit them with light attacks, you've been doing it this whole time. No, that's the first time it worked. I've been watching the numbers. Like, that attack just didn't work. Do some attacks just not hit? Do they have like some like, oh, you can only hit them certain percent of the time thing going on? Because that's horrible if that's the case. I don't think that's the case. There's just probably like something I'm not seeing and the game isn't telling me and there's no way I would have known. So close to waifu? Oh, there's a waifu coming up? It's hard to see. I'm assuming he's got another like way to block attacks. I just can't tell because the game's clarity is almost as bad as Final Fantasy XIV. It's not that bad. I don't think any game will ever be that bad on clarity. Aside from like weird Chinese shovelware MMOs. They're probably worse. Final Fantasy 14 reference? Yeah, it was me saying that it was kind of... I was kind of insulting it though. So I wouldn't smile about it. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. But every time I've watched it, I'm just like... It's like this one. It's like, oh, bad design, bad design, bad design, bad design. But it might just be one of those things. It's like things I've been trained to know are bad design are just good design in Japan. Because it's like, oh yeah, remember this game is a Japanese game. It's hard to tell because, I mean, how would you know? Maybe that is just a thing. Because I mean, why did that just not work? I don't like that sometimes fireballs just don't hit. And I already know I can't use this poison attack on them because they're like robots or something. I don't know. How would I know? The game hasn't told me. That was kind of cool. Maybe you guys should make a band. Locked by some contraption, huh? Well, how would I meant to know that? Ah! Camera. The camera in this game needs some serious smacking. Oh look, there's a little side door. It's like they've locked the front door and we're going in through the garden gate. That is exactly 100% what's going on there. Nothing I could have done about that situation there. It's just... But the thing is, Frank... I know that's why people are watching this. They wanted to watch me get salty. But I'm never getting salty at the game being hard. I'm always salty at just bad design decisions. I don't get salty at the hard bits because, oh, whatever, it's hard. I just get salty at the game being made badly. Whoop. Take me away, toys. Which makes it a bad game. Why do people like this game? It's like how some people really like old bad Japanese NES games. It's like is that the same? Is it the same thing? Do people actually like this game because it's bad? Because I had no idea. Because people always say it's so good. I don't know. Let's see if I'll be able to fight these people again. It'd be quite nice if... I'm sure this is like horrible to press that button, right? You can't get salty at being hard. I haven't got salty at it being hard when the fairness is hard, you know? When the hardness is fair. I didn't get salty at the Bell Demon. I didn't get salty at Sif. The only time I got salty at the Iron Golem was when one of his attacks had a hitbox that isn't accurate to his animation. I was salty because the hitboxes were weird, which I'm not like super mad about because I've made hitboxes before. I can understand why one could be made wrong, but in a AAA game that has such a huge fan following where people have told me, oh, this game is great, the hitboxes are perfect, and I've been told that, I've had many things where the hitboxes are horrible. Why are you doing that? Oh, am I out of fireballs? I have 4 of them and I've only thrown 3, which is weird. Block that one. Demon Souls. I've heard. Thing is, a lot of the complaints I've had about Demon Souls, where it's like it's just been mad badly. A lot of the complaints I've heard about Demon Souls are complaints that like I would make about this game. Like, oh, Demon Souls was made badly. You know? Apparently, I don't know. I've been told that. You threw 4, didn't you? No, I threw 3. What might have happened is I tried to throw 1 and it threw 2 because 1 got cancelled and I didn't notice. But I wouldn't notice because often this game just doesn't do animations when you want them to anyway, so. Now it's not blocking things. I don't know what was up with that last time. I'm not going to say it's a glitch. I'm just going to say it's something I don't know about. Okay, didn't tell you to attack there. Must have queued an attack from before. That's weird. Stab. You're dead. I'm not saying you can't like Dark Souls. I just wonder why people do like Dark Souls so much. And I was thinking it was nostalgia blindness, but then one of my friends was just like, no, I genuinely like this game. These are the people that took me here, right? You're weird. Oh, you're attacking me? You took me here, though, so why are you attacking me? That's pretty inconsistent of you. You have like a brain face. You're like the aliens from the first episode of Star Trek. You got like a brain head. You look like something from 40k as well. You look like... Did you just taser me? Did he just fucking tase me, bro? They have tasers. Okay. I don't really know what's going on fighting these guys. Do I even need to do it? Can I go up here? Apparently I can't open this giant door. Which would make sense. I was going to say that doesn't make sense, but it's a giant door. That's a door of unreasonable size. How would someone of my size open that? I know we're pretty strong, but that's... It's hard. Sometimes opening a normal-sized door can be quite difficult. Okay, this isn't the way you're meant to go. I was almost expecting it to be the way I was meant to go, because this game is bad. Oh, I meant to go down this one. At least this one at least has little things on the side that makes it look like a pathway. Why doesn't the other one have that? Although, who would ever design a building like this? I would get failed my classes if I made this level, because it's an impractical area. No one would live here. I once got failed on an assignment because, and I quote, the character wouldn't have been able to walk through a door. So, I would have got failed if I presented this level, I'm fairly sure. Enter the part that he'll love. I sincerely doubt that. I hate. Full stop. Also, my cold is making my throat dry out, and it's gross, and it hurts, and it's gross. So for the record, if I go silent, it's because I can't talk, and not because I'm mad. I had to fight them again. They seemed like demi-bosses. One of you come fight me. Your attack range is unreasonable, sir, and I would like to complain. Second attack missed. I don't really appreciate this. Don't really know what happened there. Yay, Anno Londo. Thank you, Midori, for the bitty bits. I appreciate it. You've been making it rain recently, and I appreciate that. Throwing some money my way helps me take away the pain by purchasing large amounts of chocolate and or ice cream. Or actually Lego, you know, let's be honest, I've been buying Lego recently and just spent quite a bit on it, so that's where those several cents are going to go. Okay, I guess that isn't an option. It looks like he headbutts me. I know he doesn't. That was rather fast. That was rather fast. 15 deaths to get... How many deaths are we on? Thank you for the beardy bits. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming. Like I said, I am a sick boy. And as much as I actually do want to keep playing and recording, I probably won't be able to for much longer. I need to, like, lay down, have a bath or something. But we'll see. Hang in there. Thank you for the bitty bits. Money makes me feel better. See, that's the thing. Alright, let's sit up. This one of the final tries will be made in large effort. More vodka ice cream. Vodka ice cream, you say? Now that is a tempting offer. That's right, that's right. It's like an anime scene where, you know, that the person needs to fight the bad guy, but they're like, I can't do it! I can't do it! And they're like, no, you can do it! You need to believe in yourself! And, like, all their friends tell them to believe. But in my case, it's like, you just hand me some dollars. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess I can do it then. Ooh. Like that trailer for Fire Emblem Warriors that actually turned me off buying the game. The trailer was horrible. You know you want to. Got a little tappy taps coming. Yeah, come on, come on. I'm only gonna stab you in the dick. Yeah, Frank, that is called work. It's my job, baby. To whine and complain. People have made careers over worse. I could just run by them. In my assumption, in every other experience in this game, running by them means they'll chase you down. So that's why I'm not doing that now. Can I actually do that in this place? Do I not have to kill them each time? How would I know? This has happened every other part of the game. The giants, they can't get through the small pillar? Oh, I thought they would anyway because this game hates me. Speaking of this game hating me, he's going to do an attack right now that instantly kills me. Oh, he didn't. Cheeky bugger. You proved me wrong. You're trying to convince the audience out there that your game doesn't suck, aren't you? You're like Wreck-It Ralph. Well, Wreck-It Ralph is a great movie, but you're a great suck boy. That would have been a lot cooler if I killed him while I said it. How did you hit me with that, you little... Also, 160 deaths, stab him in the flowers. I mean, I died trying to read that. Does that really... Does that really... I will stab him in the flowers. Frank is telling me to just run past him. I need to face my problems head on. I'm not gonna run past him. The thing on again? Stab him in the flowers? Oh, was flowers not... Because stab him in the flowers makes sense. Yeah, I might change that if I don't. It's weird. It's like one of those things. Unlike chat swearing a bunch, swearing in the donations will show up on screen. So I might actually keep that off because whatever. Dark Souls is a good game surrounded by a bad one. 100% agree, Frank. There is a vein of goodness in this game. Surrounded by meat that is rotting. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking with like when everyone tells me Dark Souls 1 is the best one, I was just assuming they were nostalgia blinded. Because really what it seems like. Alright, time to kick him in the flowers. Time to kick him in the flowers. No, I want to fight this one first. Ooh, girl. Ow. Don't know why that took stamina and health away. Very questionable, sir. Yeah, you just didn't take damage from that stab, even though it stabbed you in the meat. I don't know if you're meat. I'm still assuming that these people are like robots. I don't know why, but they seem like they're robots. You attacked me through your friend. Your axe went through your friend's ankles. You have de-ankled your friend. You're probably not friends. You're probably just colleagues, workmates. You know how it is. Flowers. It's time to pollinate. Show me your flowers. Show me your flowers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why did that hit me? What is going on with this? Did they have armor of thorns or something? Can I not walk into them? No, I can. What is up with this? Why is this a thing? Same time of giants throwing the bombs and boulders in Sense Fortress. That actually can't be true. If they're the exact same type of giants, why are they so much smaller? They could be maybe the same types of giants that moved to this city, and that's why everything is like that. But they can't be the exact same giants, because those giants in Sense Fortress are significantly larger. Don't try and bullshit me on that game. It's like how my personal headcanon for some things in Bioshock Infinite make a lot more sense in the game. Like, sure, that could be your official lore. It could still be bad and wrong and not make sense. I don't know why these guys are aggressive to me now, though. I mean, they took me here. Unless these are other people. But how would I be able to tell that? Because they have the same models. Again, Dark Souls, I shouldn't point out to you this actual amateur mistake that I would think you only make because it's a rushed game, but I think was made in the other games too, so I don't know. Well, yeah, I quite liked the phrase "kick him in the flowers." Whatever you do, skip Dark Souls 2. I'm not gonna go Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3. That just seems wrong to me. Even if it's like, you know, oh, this is how you're meant to play the game. That just seems wrong. Okay, you wanted to do the entire animation and not heal me. That's fine, but how am I ever meant to do this fight if you're going to not let me do both? I'm just going to point out that that's bullshit right there. I think all models look the same, racist. They might actually have different models, but they're not significantly different that I can notice from my memory. The only thing that might be different is that these ones don't have blood on their arms. I don't know. Dark Souls 2 is horrible. Dark Souls 1 is horrible. If both games are horrible, I won't care. Anyway, I'm going to stop right now because my throat is killing me, and oddly enough, I'm speaking a lot. So, I will see you all on Tuesday. I might actually come back and play some late night on Monday. I might play more Dark Souls. Really late night on Monday if I feel better. But we'll see. We'll see what's up. But either way, I'll see you next time.